Morty, this year we're going to have the best Thanksgiving turkey in all dimensions.
Rick, isn't a regular turkey good enough?
Regular? Regular? Morty, you insult me with your pedestrian palate. Hold this, it calibrates the flavor spectrum.
Rick stands amidst a mess of wires and gadgets, a manic grin plastered across his face. Morty, visibly nervous, eyes a portal crackling with green energy. Rick throws a device resembling a turkey baster at Morty. Morty fumbles with the device as Rick throws a lever. The portal explodes outward, bathing the lab in an eerie green light.
Whoa, Rick, where are we?
Planet Squawkins, Morty. Home to the Gobluthians, the most delicious creatures in the cosmos.
The portal spits them onto a vibrant alien world. Strange bird-like creatures with 6 legs strut around, their feathers a kaleidoscope of colors. Rick licks his lips, his eyes gleaming with anticipation. The ground shakes beneath them as a shadow engulfs them. They look up to see a gigantic turkey-like creature, its wattle a vibrant shade of purple, staring down at them with beady eyes.
Rick, I think that's our dinner.
Not so fast, feathered fiend.
Rick pulls out a device that resembles a salt shaker. He presses a button and a beam of light shoots out, momentarily freezing the giant turkey.
Run, Morty, run!
Rick grabs Morty's arm and they sprint through the alien marketplace, dodging startled Gobluthians. They race through a labyrinth of stalls overflowing with strange fruits and glowing vegetables. Morty trips, sending a cascade of alien spices flying. The giant turkey, freed from its frozen state, lets out an ear-splitting gobble and gives chase, its massive legs pounding the ground.
This better work, Rick. I don't want to end up as fish food down here.
They reach a dead end, a shimmering blue portal, the only way out. The portal glows with an eerie light, casting shadows on the ancient underwater ruins around them. Rick pushes Morty through the portal, just as the giant turkey closes in, its massive beak snapping shut inches from Morty's heels. The tension is palpable as they narrowly escape. They tumble through the portal and land with a splash in a vast underwater city. The water is surprisingly warm, and the city sprawls out in all directions, a labyrinth of coral and seaweed. Bubbles rise around them as they take in the breathtaking view. The city is alive with movement, from the smallest plankton to the largest sea creatures, all coexisting in this underwater paradise. Buildings made of coral and seaweed reach towards the surface, illuminated by bioluminescent plants. The plants glow in a myriad of colors, casting a magical light over the entire city. Schools of fish, their scales shimmering with every color imaginable, dart between the structures. The fish move in perfect harmony, creating mesmerizing patterns as they swim.
Whoa, Rick, this place is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. It's like a whole other world down here.
Come on, Morty, no time for sightseeing. We need to stay focused. That giant turkey is still out there, and we can't let it get away. We've got a turkey to catch. And remember, Morty, this isn't just any turkey. It's the key to unlocking the secrets of Aquatropolis. If we catch it, we might just find a way to save this city from whatever's causing it to decay. As they navigate through the city, they come across ancient ruins, remnants of a civilization long gone. The walls are covered in strange symbols and carvings, telling stories of the past. Rick spots a mysterious artifact half buried in the sand. He picks it up, examining it closely. "This could be important, Morty," he says. "It might help us understand what happened here." With renewed determination, they continue their journey, knowing that every step brings them closer to uncovering the truth about Aquatropolis and its hidden secrets. The bioluminescent plants light their way, creating an otherworldly glow that guides them through the dark depths of the city. The adventure is far from over, and the stakes have never been higher. Suddenly, the giant turkey reappears, its eyes glowing with a fierce determination. The chase is on once again, and Rick and Morty must use all their wits and skills to outsmart the formidable creature. The final showdown is imminent, and the fate of Aquatropolis hangs in the balance. Will Rick and Morty succeed in their mission, or will the giant turkey prove to be too much for them to handle? Only time will tell.
They encounter a group of mermaids, their tails shimmering with iridescent scales. The underwater world around them is a mesmerizing display of colors and light. with schools of fish darting through coral reefs and seaweed swaying gently in the current. The mermaids, with their graceful movements and enchanting voices, seem to be the guardians of this magical realm.
One of them, adorned with a crown of coral, approaches them cautiously. Her eyes, a deep ocean blue, reflect both curiosity and caution. She moves with an elegance that suggests both power and grace, her crown glinting in the dim light filtering through the water.
Greetings, travelers. I am Coralia, Queen of Aquatropolis. What brings you to our humble city? Her voice is melodious, carrying a sense of authority and wisdom that commands respect. The other mermaids watch silently, their eyes fixed on the newcomers.
Rick steps forward, his eyes fixed on Coralia. We're looking for the tastiest creature in your realm, Your Highness. A turkey of unparalleled flavor. His tone is serious, almost reverent, as if he understands the gravity of his request. The underwater world seems to hold its breath, waiting for the Queen's response.
Coralia raises an eyebrow. A turkey, you say? We have a legend of a creature called the turking, said to be the most delicious fish in the ocean. Her curiosity is piqued, and a hint of a smile plays on her lips. The legend of the turking is one that has been passed down through generations, a tale of a mythical creature that few have ever seen.
Morty whispers to Rick, "Fish for Thanksgiving dinner?" His confusion is evident, and he glances around nervously, unsure of what to make of this underwater adventure. The idea of a fish replacing the traditional turkey seems absurd to him.
Rick ignores him. Lead the way, Your Highness. His determination is unwavering, and he is ready to follow the Queen to the ends of the ocean if it means finding the legendary turking. The Mermaid Queen nods and begins to lead them through the underwater city, her movements fluid and graceful. The city of Aquatropolis is a marvel to behold, with its towering coral structures and vibrant marine life. As they swim deeper into the city, the water grows cooler and the light dimmer, adding to the sense of mystery and anticipation. Rick and Morty can't help but feel a mix of excitement and trepidation as they follow Coralia, wondering what challenges and wonders await them in their quest for the turking.
We're back. Behold the Thanksgiving feast of the multiverse.
A fish, Rick? Really?
It's not just any fish, Beth. It's a turking, the most delicious creature in all dimensions.
Well, I'm sure you know what you're doing, Rick.
Wow, Rick, this is actually amazing.
I told you, Morty, the best Thanksgiving ever.
You know, Rick, for once you were right.
Well, I'm stuffed. Anyone up for a quick trip to Dimension X42 for some interdimensional pie?
Maybe later, Rick. I think I need a nap after all that adventure.
I'll pack up some leftovers for later. You know, that was actually a pretty fun Thanksgiving.
See, Morty, family food and a little bit of interdimensional chaos. What more could you ask for?
As the Smith family settles into a post-Thanksgiving food coma, the house is filled with the soft hum of contentment. The remnants of a hearty meal lie scattered across the table, and the air is thick with the aroma of turkey and pie. The family members, now sprawled across the living room, are in various states of drowsiness, their bellies full and their hearts light. Rick, alone in his garage, stares at the deactivated portal, a thoughtful expression on his face. The garage, cluttered with scientific equipment and half-finished projects, is a stark contrast to the warmth of the house. Here, in his sanctuary, Rick allows himself a moment of introspection. The portal, once a gateway to countless adventures, now stands silent, a reminder of the chaos and excitement that defined his life. For all his cynicism and sarcasm, even Rick Sanchez had to admit that sometimes the craziest adventures led to the most heartwarming moments. He recalls the wild escapades with Morty, the narrow escapes, and the unexpected bonds formed along the way. Despite his often gruff exterior, Rick knows that these experiences have shaped him in ways he never anticipated. And maybe, just maybe, there was more to life than just science and booze. As he gazes at the bottle of booze and the array of scientific gadgets, Rick contemplates the possibility of a different kind of fulfillment. One that involves family, connection, and perhaps even a bit of vulnerability. It's a thought that both intrigues and terrifies him, but just a little bit more. Rick's face softens with a slight smile, a rare hint of emotion breaking through his usual stoic demeanor. He knows that while he may never fully abandon his scientific pursuits or his penchant for alcohol, there is room in his life for something more. Something that brings warmth and meaning beyond the confines of his garage. He still had a portal gun and a whole multiverse to explore. The possibilities are endless and the adventures are far from over. With the portal gun in hand and a multiverse map spread out before him, Rick feels a familiar thrill of excitement. The unknown beckons and he is ready to answer its call, but this time with a newfound appreciation for the moments that truly matter. The faint sound of Morty's snores drifts from the house. Rick chuckles to himself. The sound is a comforting reminder of the family that grounds him, even as he navigates the vast expanse of the multiverse. It's a delicate balance, but one that Rick is willing to embrace.
Happy Thanksgiving, Morty. Rick's voice is soft, almost tender, as he acknowledges the holiday and the bond he shares with his grandson. It's a simple gesture, but one that carries a world of meaning. In this moment, surrounded by the remnants of their Thanksgiving feast and the quiet of the night, Rick allows himself to feel a rare sense of peace and gratitude.